Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song A More Perfect Union by Titus Andronicus. Did I say that right? Andronicus? Yeah, I think I got it. So this song, as always, comes to you as a request from one of my viewers. So if you want your song reviewed, just do what they did. Put it in the comments. So that's what they did. Do it. Put it in the comments. I'll get to it. It'll be on the list. It might take forever, or it might be really quick. You literally never know. So, anyway, I don't think I've ever heard anything from Titus Andronicus. I think I've seen the name out there somewhere, just because it's one of those names that's hard to miss or forget, but I don't think I've ever heard anything from them. So, going in pretty blind here and just hoping for a good song. So, I say we jump right into it. Let's do it. A More Perfect Union, Titus Andronicus. Let's do it.
From whence shall we expect the approach of danger? Shall some transatlantic giant step the earth and crush us at a blow? Never. All the armies of Europe and Asia could not by force take a drink from the Ohio River or set a track on the Blue Ridge in the trial of 1,000 years. If destruction be our lot, we ourselves must be its author and finisher. As a nation, free men, we will live forever or die by suicide.
There'll be no more counting the cars on the Garden State Parkway. No waiting for the fun walk bus to carry me to who knows where. And when I stand tonight near the lights of the Fenway, when I'd yell like hell for the glory of the Newark Bears. 'Cause where I'm going to now, no one can ever hurt me. When the well of human hatred is shallow and dry. Oh, I never wanted to change the world, but I'm looking for a New Jersey. 'Cause dreams like us, baby, we were born to die.
like that. Yeah, I like it a lot.
I will be as harsh as truth, as uncompromising as justice. On this subject, I do not wish to think or speak or write with moderation. I am in earnest. I will not equivocate. I will not excuse, and I will not retreat a single inch, and I will be heard.
Nice. No, I like that a whole lot. That was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely did not feel like a 7-minute song. I mean, I feel like the song practically just flew by just because it was just so fun. It was interesting. It sort of reminds me of like kind of like, I don't listen to them too much, but like the Dubliners or the Pogues, or even like Flogging Molly. It reminds me of that type of music, almost like this Irish folk feel, while without any of like the traditional elements of that, right? Where it was just all rock and roll, but it was, to me, was very reminiscent of that style. And maybe it's because that style is reminiscent of something else, because I know a lot of them use like punk rock and stuff like that in that sort of traditional Irish music or what have you. But that's kind of what it brought up for me. But man, I like that song a whole lot, so I'm really excited to talk about it. I say we break it down piece by piece like we always do, of course, starting with the lyrics. Always got to start with the lyrics. So first and foremost, though, I do want to read this about section. Oh, look, there's Abe Lincoln. It says, when it comes to blistering openers, it doesn't get much better than a more perfect union. The opening track of New Jersey rockers Titus Andronicus' 2010 album, The Monitor, and aural assault reminiscent of the best of the Detroit garage bands. The song's title references a speech made by Senator Barack Obama on March 18th, 2008. You can read the speech in its entirety on Genius here. We won't do that. There are numerous cultural references in the lyrics, including nods to Simon and Garfunkel, Billy Bragg, Bruce Springsteen, Eric B. and Rakim, the battle cry of freedom, and the battle hymn of the Republic. honestly, I only caught a few of those references, so we'll have to look at it again. A more perfect union establishes the major overarching theme of the Monitor, which is an extended metaphor comparing American history and, in particular, the American Civil War to Patrick Stickles's life in the period of 2007 to 2009, following the release of Titus Andronicus. During the writing of The Monitor in 2008-2009, frontman Patrick Stickles was living in Somerville, Massachusetts, and the song describes his move to that dirty city from Glen Rock, New Jersey. In turn, he feels homesick for Jersey, then realizes his depression has followed him to Massachusetts, and finally rallies to take control of the situation. All right, let's take a look now at the lyrics. So, are we ready to go? The intro, Okie Canfield Chenoweth. The third / Abraham Lincoln. So I'm guessing maybe it was this person reading something written by Abraham Lincoln. From whence shall we expect the approach of danger? Shall some transatlantic giant step the earth and crush us at a blow? Never. All the armies of Europe and Asia could not by force take a drink from the Ohio River or set a track on the Blue Ridge in the trial of 1,000 years. If destruction be our lot, we ourselves must be its author and finisher. As a nation of free men, we will live forever or die by suicide. Man, what a great little speech there. So let's see, verse 1, there will be no more counting the cars on the Garden State Parkway, nor waiting for the Funghua bus to carry me to who knows where. And when I stand tonight neath the lights of the Fenway, will I not yell like hell for the glory of the Newark Bears? So yeah, talking about how Fenway Park is in Boston, but is he not still cheering for his Jersey town? So it sounds like even when he moved, he still took a piece of Jersey with him, I'm thinking. Because where I'm going to now, no one can ever hurt me, where the well of human hatred is shallow and dry. No, I never wanted to change the world, but I'm looking for a new New Jersey, because tramps like us, baby, were born to die. See, I got that reference. That was definitely a Bruce Springsteen reference, right? He says, baby, we were born to run, but that's the first reference I got. I don't know if there were any before that. I'm doing 70 on 17, I'm doing 80 over 84, and I never let the Merritt Parkway magnetize me no more. Give me a brutal Somerville summer, give me a cruel New England winter, give me the Great Pine Barrens so I can see them turned into splinters. And if I come in on a donkey, let me go out on a gurney. I want to realize too late I never should have left New Jersey. So again, kind of what they were talking about in that that about section was that that sort of regret or maybe depression that followed him to Massachusetts when he left New Jersey. But bunch of woes and la-di-das. I sensed the enemy. They're rustling around in the trees. I thought I had gotten away, but they followed me to 02-14-3. Oh, woe is me. No one knows the trouble I see. When they hang Jeff Davis from a sour apple tree, I'll sit beneath the leaves and weep. None of us shall be saved. Every man will be a slave. For John Brown's body lies a moldering in the grave, and there's rumbling down in the caves. I feel like this song is just packed full of references that are just going over my head. So it's time for choosing sides and the show this dirty city how we do the Jersey Slide, and if it deserves a better class of criminal, then I'm going to give it to them tonight. See, to me, I'm like, is this a Dark Knight reference? Doesn't Joker say that in the Dark Knight? Like, this town deserves a better class of criminal. I want to click on it. Oh yeah, I was right, the Dark Knight. So that's only the second reference I got. So again, all these other references are just sliding over my head, doing the Jersey Slide over my head, I guess. So we'll rally around the flag, rally around the flag, rally around the flag, boys, rally once again, shouting the battle cry of freedom, rally around the flag, glory, glory, hallelujah, his truth is marching on. I will be as harsh as truth and as uncompromising as justice on this subject. I do not wish to think or speak or write with moderation. I am in earnest. I will not equivocate. I will not excuse. I will not retreat a single inch, and I will be heard. So looks like that one was from William Lloyd Garrison / Nolan Strauss. Interesting. Okay. Man, there are so many links here. We could spend all day just clicking on all these links and figuring out what all these references are. But we won't do that. Instead, I'll just tell you I only got 2 references from there. But I love how lyrically dense this song is, how much just stuff is packed into it, but how it sort of, mixes this idea of the Civil War. I think he mentioned Jefferson Davis, or maybe it was Robert Lee. I forget which one. But kind of mentioned him with the Confederacy. Kind of mentions his time in New Jersey and in Boston, Massachusetts, that kind of thing. So it's sort of telling two stories at the same time, sort of weaving them in together. So I definitely dug it lyrically. I'll probably go through on my own and click on all these references and just see what all I missed. But for the most part, I enjoyed it. So I'm giving it a thumb up lyrically. As far as instrumentation and vocals go, really like the vocals, very kind of punk rock-ish, where he was singing to it, but it was kind of fast-paced and very gruff and a bit heavy in the vocals. I really liked that part. Really enjoyed the instrumentation. Guitar work, I think, was out of this world. You got a lot of like guitar flourishes and solos and just fun things. Drumming, bass, everything else was fine, I felt like, but to me, like, the guitar was the big draw. But really like the way that the song was arranged too. You had moments to just kind of rock out. You had moments where they kind of slowed you down and even stopped before picking things back up again. So it was kind of, you had to, like, a whiplash without the whiplash, kind of going back and forth, seeing a few different styles and without it being kind of overbearing. So that was pretty cool. Instrumentally, vocally, really enjoyed this one. Had a great time listening. I'm giving it 2 big thumbs up. And then as far as replay value goes, the lyrics are interesting, the instrumentation is great, the vocals are pretty good, and so I think this song is pretty damn good. I mean, I was thinking, as I was listening, I was like, I think Titus Andronicus maybe have gained another fan today, depending on, we'll have to listen to them a little bit more, but hey, this song was not a bad first introduction to them, so definitely digging it so far. It's going to go on the playlist, giving it 2 big thumbs up for replay value. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one. Obviously a very good request, and as always, if you want to do what they did, you get your song reviewed, just put it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. And hey, while you're down there, might as well like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, just all that stuff you do normally for YouTube channels you enjoy, and you can even check the description to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or TikTok. All right, I think that's going to be it for me. Last thing, go support the artists if you enjoyed the music. Other than that, I'll see you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.